presenter today to kick it off. A couple housekeeping items. Thanks, background Jim, our producer here. We are going to be recording this, and we are going to have everybody's mics and cameras off. So if you have questions, please feel free to type them in the chat. We will definitely have some time at the end to answer the questions. We also ask if anybody, if you feel comfortable, please put in your information, your title, kind of where you're from, so we can get a gauge of who all is on the call today. And I think that's it. So I would just want to introduce our speaker, Kim Smith. She is from the Autism Cares Foundation. She is their Chief Operating Officer. They have wonderful programs going on there. So she's going to tell us about all of the things today. So Kim, take it away.
Thank you very much. And thank you for inviting ACF to be part of this. We truly appreciate it. I'm going to start off by just giving you a little bit of information if you're not familiar with our organization. It was founded in 2007 by a couple, Linda and Frank Cooper, who have a son that is on the spectrum and decided to start the foundation to try and help Michael have all the same opportunities that his older brother was having. So socially being able to go out and join activities that typical kids get to do every single day. Started off small. Linda was a one-woman show for a long time, and she started hosting these events, and they grew over the years to the point where we started to expand our activities in 2016, adding adult programming. And then in 2024, actually adding more to our adult programming with the personal enrichment programs. So it's a constant build. The organization is small but mighty and does quite a lot. So I'm going to give you a little bit of information about our activities that we do. We currently do offer social programming events for families, children's, teens, and adults that live with autism and other social and cognitive disabilities. Everything from parties to elegant formals, arts and crafts to physical fitness programs, roller skating. We rent out entire movie theaters for sensory-friendly movies, gaming, therapy experiences, and parent seminars. Currently, we are doing approximately 200 of these a year, ranging within all of those age groups. And last year, I think we did 239. And this year, we're expected to do just as many, if not a little bit more. Just to give you an idea, our January schedule, this is just our activities for this month, coming out of the holiday. And you can find information on all of these activities on our website. So just go to the activities calendar and anybody can sign up. All the information, if you click on each individual one, is listed there, and it'll give you, if there happens to be an age range, any details about the activity, if it's off-site at a event location, all of that is listed there for you to find out. We have some exciting news this year. We're actually going to be expanding come March into a little bit further into Montgomery County. We actually do some things since we're so close to Montgomery County, but we're going to go a little further into Montgomery County this year and offer things to folks that normally wouldn't be able to come down into the Bucks County area. So we are going to start with our activities up there, and we're going to continue to expand that and hopefully be able to bring the same programming that we do for our families in this community in Bucks County and the surrounding areas to more families. So we're really excited about that expansion. One of the other things we have for parents and caregivers, which was new last year, is we created a resource page for families. So this is a quick peek at it again through the website. If you visit our website, you can go to our resource page, and it gives you all of our parent seminars that we do and the programming that goes along with that. You can either watch the video or watch the presentation. It'll give you all of our vendors that come to our Race for Resources every fall. And for those of you who don't know, along with the race, we also do a provider tent, and we have upwards of 50. We had over 50 people attend this year, all providers that bring their information to the families that participate and come out to see us about all the services that they provide in our area. So you can click on there and see everybody that has joined. Woods is one of our wonderful participants for that. But we have everything from financial information, people that are experts in the field, to legal advice, people that are expert in that field, all the way to all the different therapies that are in the area. They'll come out. You can find people that are in speech therapy, ABA therapy, equine therapy, music therapy. So it's a wonderful event to attend, and you get to meet a lot of people at one time for services that you may need at this whatever particular point in your journey you are at. We also have some trainings on there that we're going to continue to expand throughout this year. We just put up in-home and community safety training went up in October. We also did a training that went out this past month, trying to make some sense of waivers in a little bit more of a user-friendly and understanding manner. So that is currently up for people to read if you're at that point in your journey for looking at PA waivers. So again, new for us, but much needed, and take a look at it. That's our resource page on our website. As I said, we started adult programming in 2016. It started with our day program, which is located in Southampton. We have 30 people in our program, and that continues to run today. We have a lot of our original people that joined us are still with us, and we have had quite a few that have gone on and moved on to other programs or gotten jobs. We added to our day programming in-home and community services, which is basically the same instruction, just based out of a client's home and out in the community. And we are currently taking applications for that. As we find staff, we are filling spaces for in-home and community. This past year, we piloted our Pathways to Employment program, and we piloted it with 6 participants. We're very excited to say that we're going to continue to grow that program in 2026. It's a natural extension and growth off of our CPS Day program and the income and community programs. So it's a wonderful addition to the Autism Cares Foundation program selections. The fourth piece that we have in our adult programming is called Personal Enrichment Programs. We call it PEP for short. This program was started over 2 years ago and is continually building. We offer social activities and interaction for folks that are a lower level of need, that many of them, and I'm going to say majority of them, have jobs. But the one thing that they don't typically do for themselves is pick up the phone and call a friend, go out to dinner or a movie, or find a new interest or hobby. And this program allows them to do that. They can get online, click on an activity, join, show up, go to the movies, go out to dinner. We've done adult Lego night up in Plymouth Meeting. We have done Christmas shopping outings, all different types of things, along with clubs. I'll tell you about my club, which I run. I do a photography club. We started 3 years ago with 3 people. It has grown to 9 people, and everybody that started 3 years ago is still in it. So we're just adding people to it. We meet once a month. We learn about a new medium every single month. And at the end of June, we do a gallery where everybody comes and family members and friends get to check out their best photography. Everybody has a corner where they display usually about their top 50 photographs that they've taken throughout the year. So it's a really, really cool program. And that's our personal enrichment program. I'll give you a little more detail about our adult program and day program. So we are currently full. We are looking into opening up possibly another 5 to 6 spots shortly in the near future and before the end of the year. But they are far and few between and will fill up very quickly. As I said, we do work on the ISPs for each individual. We have a fantastic staff that I can tell you we're incredibly proud of all the strides that our adults make. We are volunteering in the community. They are making their own goals and achieving them and going out doing wonderful things. And we're very, very proud of the program. We've now taken that programming and instruction and moved it into our in-home and community program, which we talked a little bit about. The gentleman here that you see, one of his goals were he wanted to volunteer and work with animals. So his goal was to go through all of the courses, take everything that he needed to be to become a certified volunteer, and he currently volunteers a couple times a week at the Bucks County SPCA. So everything is individually planned. Instruction and goals are created with the individual and very tailored to their needs and their wants. And he's been doing this for over a year. It's absolutely fantastic. And we're so excited for him, and he just loves it. So again, we are growing the in-home and community. We have no limitations there. We're always hiring for that particular program to bring people in. The more people we can hire, of course, the more people we can bring into the programming. So that will continue to grow throughout 2026. Again, Pathways. It is a program that we started with a slightly different twist to other employment programs out in Bucks County and through other providers. We are specifically focusing for the intro into the program on the social pieces that go along with having a job. What we have found out through the state, through interviews with folks that are participating in the program and family members, is many of our folks can get a job. Holding the job becomes the challenging part. And many folks that have gotten jobs and lost them, it is due to not being able to do the job, but actually the social pieces that go along with being a productive member of the team. So we are really focusing the program on all of the social aspects that go along with meaningful employment, being part of the team. What does that mean? Being able to advocate for yourself and all of those pieces. So our pilot is been successful. We're working through all of those pieces, and we are expanding it going into this new year. So we're looking forward to that. We also will have all the traditional pieces, which is the job finding, the job coaching, and the job placement. But in order for all of those things to be successful, we've decided that we're really again, personal enrichment programs. We have 50 people in this program. It is open to anybody that wants to apply, and we are taking new people in all of the time. We're always looking for people that can teach new courses or come up with new clubs and be the expert so folks can learn new hobbies and new interests. So if anybody's interested and wants to do something with our personal enrichment program, you're more than welcome to reach out to ACF, and we will be happy to talk to you. If you want to find out more about any of our information, you can contact us by email, and I have all of our information depending on what you're looking to talk about. You can get on our website and contact us through info@autismcaresfoundation.org or call us at our telephone number. And I'll be happy to take any questions for anybody that wants to ask. But I'm going to need Mary Ellen or Jim to help out with that.
I don't see any questions in the chat so far. Just to piggyback to your race, I mean, I've gone for the past, I think, 4 years now. If anybody is on this call that hasn't been before, it's a wonderful, wonderful event. So we love it. So it's
Yep.
very exciting. When is that coming up, Kim? In
The
September?
race is September, I'm looking 19th in 2026. We have it at Bucks County Community College is kind enough to host it for us. The walk and the run are on location. The walk goes through the community college. The run goes into Tyler State Park and back. Again, the biggest part of the whole thing is the vendor fair for the families. And we get so many fantastic providers that come out to be able to share their information. And it's a one-stop shop for anything that you may be looking for. I will also piggyback and tell everybody, um, Autism Cares Foundation relies heavily on all of our supporters. So the race is one of those huge things that we do to be able to provide all of those services and all of the 200 plus activities for everybody. So we do fundraising. We have wonderful family members that do fundraising for us or just our general donation. If anybody's interested in getting involved, again, information's on that last slide. You can go back and take a look, and we would be absolutely thrilled to have anybody interested in getting involved, whether it's volunteering, fundraising, or being part of one of our programs. So yeah, the races then. We have gala coming up in April. That is on April 11th. That is a completely different kind of event for us. It's huge. It's wonderful. It's over the top. It's a lot of fun. So it's a five-star dinner along with silent live auctions, and we have a blast. So I'm very, very much looking forward to that next one. And yeah, so
That's
there are
that's
two big
great,
ones.
Kim. And I'm getting
Mhm.
some comments here, a lot of wonderful information about your organization. So thank you for sharing. I do have a question. Well, I have a couple questions. How are these programs funded? Are there
Mhm.
any inclusion requirements for the participants? And do participants need waiver funding to apply?
So the activity side to come to one of the events that we host, it is anybody that wants to sign up for it. There's a small $3 registration fee for signing up to go to the movies or to go roller skating or whatever we have. You do have to have a parent or caregiver with you at all times because we have limited staff on site. So we could have one staff member for 150 people at altitude. So that program runs that way. You always need to have somebody with you that is there to assist, help, or just, be your support person. When it comes to the adult programming, both the day program, the in-home and community program, and the employment program are all waiver funded. So you do need a waiver to be able to participate. We also do offer private pay, but due to the cost, it's favorable to have a waiver. We have people here on site that'll be happy to answer questions about how you get waiver, how to apply, and we can help you along the process. So that's not a problem. If you're interested in one of the adult programs, all you have to do is have your supports coordinator reach out to our program specialist, and her number was on that last slide, which you can pull back up, and they can start talking. So waiver funding is preferable due to the cost, but we do offer private pay. The PEP program is slightly different. That is a pay as you go. So if we are last night they went to Outback and had a dine out with friends. We work with Outback. We get a limited menu. We get a reduced price, and you pay one price, which is, depending on what the menu is, anywhere from $25 to $35. That's it. Includes your tip, includes your drinks, includes your dessert, includes everything. But you pay through signing up through the website. And I think that's it. They were our three different ways to join our stuff and how to pay.
Okay, great. Thank you. And the information on all of these slides will be available to all of our participants. We will send it out after today's webinar. And then also we will include, Kim, all of your contact information so that anyone can contact you directly.
Absolutely.
Or you can contact Mary Ellen or I, and we can put our information in the chat as well. If there is any other questions, I'm just seeing that there are, a lot of really good resources on our call today. So thank you so much for joining. And they were able to give us their resource information and contact information so that we can get back, so everyone can have this information as well,
Yes, please pass it along to families. As I said, we have something for every age group for sure.
which is great.
Yeah, and just to piggyback off of you, Lisa, thank you to a couple people did put their, their emails and what they do. So we haven't had that before, which is really nice to have this be more interactive and, people kind of collaborating where we can help each other out. So if you can see the chat, everybody, take a look at that. I also just put Lisa's email and my email in there. So again, just feel free to email us. Let us know if you have any questions. Um,
For any of those providers that are on here that have not been to our race or part of our provider fair there, by all means, send me an email and we'll get you all the information.
yeah, that's
Mhm.
great. Well, if nobody else has any questions, um, we want to thank you
Yep.
for joining us today, Kim. It's
Thank
great.
you for having us.
Yeah, yeah. Again, just as Lisa said, we'll send out the slides and everybody's info via email and check us out for next month, February, what is that, 4th, I think, whatever that first Wednesday is.
Yes.
We'll be back again. Yeah, yeah.
Have a wonderful day, everybody. Thank you.
Bye, everyone.